What's up everybody, this is Daniel here. I'm going to be talking about the honest truth of ManyChat marketing for a restaurant, a bar, a cafe, sort of any hospitality business. Maybe you have heard of the word ManyChat, maybe you know what it is, maybe you don't, but ultimately, just to give you a quick breakdown, ManyChat is one of the most popular messaging tools that is used for a lot of marketing that is done for bars, restaurants, cafes, a lot of local business, a lot of e-commerce. It's a tool that allows you to automate messaging, mostly messaging between customers of your business or potential customers of your business and a specific channel, mostly Messenger. That's where ManyChat really blew up. But now you can use ManyChat to have messaging on Instagram as well, SMS, email, WhatsApp. So it's now a multi-channel messaging tool. And ManyChat is great for some uses and it's not so great for other uses. So how we got into ManyChat marketing was about 4 years ago, where we started to learn how ManyChat as a tool could be used to grow a database of people in the local area of restaurant clients that we were working with. So we started an agency that helped bars and restaurants and cafes get more customers coming through the door using ads. Usually Facebook and Instagram ads would help them take nice photos, post on Instagram and Facebook, that sort of thing. When ManyChat came along, it was a tool that allowed us to grow databases of people in the local area of a restaurant client that we might be working with. And then we could use that database as a remarketing tool. So the way that we used ManyChat was essentially to run social media advertising on Instagram and Facebook around specific offers. These offers were most likely going to be 2-for-1 offers, BOGO offers, buy one, get one offers, or even free offers where you would run advertising to people in the local area of a business that we were working with. The goal of the ad was to get people to click on it so they can get an offer that is talked about in the ad. What would then happen is we would have a messenger flow which asks that prospect some questions like what's their name, what's their email, what's their phone number. They were then subscribed to that business's database. In return for them giving their information, they would get the offer that was mentioned in the ad that they originally clicked on. What would then happen is they would take that offer, walk into the venue, show the offer on their phone within the business's social media messaging conversation they had with that business. They would then redeem that offer. Hopefully they would spend some money above and beyond the offer that they redeem itself. So then the business can see how many offers were redeemed. You also ask the customer how much they spent, so you can generate an average order value per redemption, and then you can calculate return on investment because you can see how many dollars were spent on advertising, how much revenue was generated as a result of the ads that were being run. Hence, you had a trackable marketing campaign that actually built a database. So this database was then used for remarketing in the future by sending future offers, Mother's Day promotions, Father's Day promotions, any type of promotion that the business wanted because it was a brand asset tied to the business itself. That was really the big attraction of ManyChat to us. And so we really started to double down and focus on that subject. We went to the ManyChat convention in 2019, which was a lot of fun. And there are a lot of other people in the space like Matt Plapp, who maybe you've heard of or might not have heard of. There was Misfit Media, which was a big agency that focused on ManyChat marketing for a lot of different venues. And there were heaps of individuals out there who were doing ManyChat marketing for restaurants. But then when COVID hit, a lot of that tended to dry up because there were a lot of people who maybe weren't very good and were just copying each other. And so as COVID came, they lost their clients and they sort of went away. So since the point in which we started doing ManyChat marketing, which was probably 2018, we've worked with hundreds and hundreds of venues at this point, helping them grow databases, run advertising, use Facebook Messenger, and try and generate more customers coming through their doors so they can sell more and make more money. But there's always been a little bit of tension between some clients that we were working with because they would come to us really expecting very big results, but we just couldn't deliver. And then we wondered, we looked at all of the common themes between successful clients that we were working with and non-successful clients that we were working with, and we tried to find similarities between the two groups. And the biggest similarity between successful venues or clients that we were working with and non-successful was how good of a business they actually were. Because the conclusions that we've really come to and started to mature in our understanding are really now Depending on how good you deliver the core of your business, if you're a hospitality business selling good food, good drinks, good customer service, not very long wait times, having a good reputation, good local market, good location, all these basics, you have to deliver on them well. Assuming you deliver on them well, any marketing that you're going to pile on within reason to that business is probably going to work out well. Then on the flip side, if you have a business that doesn't really commit to their core business that well, then they bring marketing in more as a band-aid solution because they're struggling, they need more money, they're hoping a marketing approach is going to be the Hail Mary that they need to get them back on the trajectory that they're not on. It doesn't work. The reason it doesn't work is not because the marketing strategy itself is any different, it's because underneath that, the core business itself, one had fundamental business problems and one didn't really have fundamental business problems. So those were the common themes between successful venues that did really well through ManyChat marketing and non-successful venues that didn't. It really comes down to the reputation of the business itself and how good the business itself actually is at doing what it does. Some businesses are good, some businesses are bad. Businesses that are good tend to be quite easy to do marketing for because they have positive word of mouth in their local market. On the flip side, bad businesses tend to have negative word of mouth, and any marketing strategy that you do is probably just going to damage the business further. And so as an agency, if we're working with good and bad businesses, as a general rule, bad businesses were the ones that really struggled, good businesses were the ones that thrived. So after being in this restaurant marketing space for a many number of years now, our understanding as a business has really developed quite a lot. And running offers or promotions or any type of giveaway, whatever it may be, should really only be used as a tool to generate more positive word of mouth. You want to get more throughput coming through the doors of your business so you can over deliver, show them how good at your core business you really are, earn their business by the fact that they've come through off an offer for their first visit, they had such a good experience that their second visit, they don't need an offer to come through the doors because you deliver your core business so well, they have good things to say to their friends and family about you once they've come through your business as a first-time customer off the back of running an offer to them to get them in initially, that you start to grow a positive word of mouth or good reputation in your local market, and it can flywheel your business upward through positive word of mouth. However, what a lot of businesses that use this ManyChat or offer marketing is they want to get more customers coming through the door because they don't have enough cash flow coming into their business. They're in a poor situation, but the reason they're in a not good cash flow situation initially most likely is because they're not delivering their core business well. So ManyChat marketing or running some sort of offers is never going to solve the core issue that their business has. If it does bring new customers in their business for the first time, those customers are not going to be overwhelmed. They might have a mediocre experience, they might even have a poor experience, so they only ever have poor or mediocre things to say about the business. They're not going to be able to get the flywheel effect of getting these new customers through the door, and it might even pull their business down further if they're really not good at what they do, because it's only going to exacerbate the negative word of mouth that they have in their local market. So this is really the truth of ManyChat marketing. If you have a business that is good at its core, ManyChat marketing is going to be a good thing because it's going to get more new customers coming through the door. You can then over deliver, generate more positive word of mouth, and start to lift your business up at a faster rate. If you fundamentally do not have a good business at its core, meaning the delivery, products, customer service might not be where the market is looking for it to be at, ManyChat marketing might just pull your business down. So that's really the truth of it. Word of mouth and reputation is going to be the core, and any marketing strategy you layer on top of that positive or negative word of mouth is just going to exacerbate that, whatever it is. So in short, as a conclusion, ManyChat marketing is great if you're looking for a long-term strategy to scale and grow the organic positive word of mouth that your business has. But what it is not is a short-term get-rich-quick scheme, especially if you do not have the core fundamentals of your hospitality business being delivered on well. So that's really the bottom line and the truth of it. So I hope that made sense to somebody out there. If it did, I'd really appreciate a like on this video. Also comment any questions, thoughts, or feelings that you may have, and hit the subscribe button if you want to see some more content similar to this around restaurant marketing. We just want to deliver value and position ourselves as an authority in the space. So hope that made sense. Cheers, everybody.